Motorhead, Dancing on Your Grave. This is a CVT guitar lesson for Donnie. And Donnie, thanks for your patience. I think this is your first one. I have just been swamped. I think I've got 7 or 8 still to go after you. Tuning for this is a half step down. Section 1 comes in at 0 seconds. It's this clean intro. It's got a little bit of grit, a little bit of distortion in it, not too much. On the A string, open 2-3, just a walk up to a C add 9 chord. Let that ring, it's a hold, go 3 rest, and then 3 B, open D, open G. So you have, okay, keep your third finger there, go middle 3 on the low E string. Now we're at a G chord, and go E, G, B. Open D string after that. That's a short rest, and then go 3B, 3E, pull off to the 2nd fret E, to the 3B. So from the D major chord, it's technically, that's your D suspended, but the root chord is D major. Then you start it over on the first part, but even that's slightly changed. The walk up, then we go 3B, 2D, open G, so that's a little different. 3-2 on the EA, to our open G. To a A, open A. Let's play it through there. As the open A is ringing, bar the 2nd fret on the G and B with the first finger. Put your 3rd finger on 3B or middle, but go G, B, pull off to the 2nd fret, and then the 2G. Now in your tab you'll see what I call hold lines. That means the notes should be ringing together. It's an arpeggio, but they're ringing in, you know, you wouldn't want to go or, you know what I mean? You would know something's off there, so I darken the lines for the holds. That goes 3 times, 3rd time no star, which would just take you up to here. And the 3rd one, the distortion cranks up a little more. It's actually a 2nd guitar. So you have, and then right where the D chord comes in, you'll see a star after it. Don't do any of the D major. Solo 1 is 16 seconds in, 12th fret high E, step and a half bend. That's a 3 fret bend, bending an E to a G. So you're gonna go, hold it, bring it down, pick, vibrato, bar the 12th fret G and B. Okay, then 22 seconds in, it's a D root with an octave. So 5A, muted D, 7G. We're gonna strum those. Hold it, slide it up to 7-9, strum it. So 2D, slide to 5, vibrato, pick, vibrato, 7, slide to 9 on the D, to 7G vibrato. So they're little pieces of the pentatonic scale. Open G, this is 27 seconds in, to 15B bend, and check this out, you'll go, and then pick 4 times once you bend, after you bend. Okay, and then come back down, don't release it audibly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, pick, vibrato, again, 15E bend. And then this is, a lot of people call it a growl. Players like George Lynch will do it a lot, but he's grabbing the 15th fret on the high E and the B, probably with the 3rd finger, and they're kind of bunched up together, and he's bending them both. He'll go, he's vibratoing it, pick, strum, maybe a better word for that, but gives you a growl, and then 15 slide. So that's it for that intro solo. 35 seconds in. This is an important timestamp because it's going to be referred to a couple more times in the song. You'll do section 2 or section 1 2 times. Second time, no double star, which is the that'll be replaced with something else. So your second time. Right here. Open 2 AD. Open 2 2 4 3 5. That's all on the A and D. Rest, up down, break, and then move it up 3 5 on the E and A string. Go down up down. So it's okay. Now that's important. That whole section is going to repeat, like I said, many times. So, section 2, 49 seconds in, 5 7 A and D string. It's a D power chord. You're sliding it to 7 9, and then strum the 7 9. Palm mute string 6 open 4 times. And hit 7 9 AD again. Quick rest, and then 6 palm mutes off the top string. So that's slowed down, of course, but it does it 4 times. From there, we're going to go to page 3. And where is it? Oh, I had it out of order here. Page 3, section 3A. Pretty cool part. It's a D sharp 5 chord. You're going to go 6A, 8D, 8G. Now you can use, 3 fingers, or you can bar with your 3rd finger. It goes. So it's A, short rest, and then double up all this. 8 on the G, D, and A. Again, so, and then 8 G D. So it's a 5A, and this is going to be a D5 power chord. We're going to need the 7 on the D and G. And bar that or use 2 fingers. Palm mute, 5th fret 3 times, and then go 7 D G. 2 palm mutes off the 5A, again, and then the chord. So it's good practice for what we call the bounce technique, where you palm mute a few notes and then lift for part of it and come right back down. Make sure if you're choking the note too much on your palm muting, try backing your hand up a little more towards the bridge, because as you move forward, it chokes it. So you'll find like the sweet spot for that. Section 3B is next. Real short section. Open A, barred 2nd fret, D, G, and B. Sounds like this. So A, and then go G, D, A, G, D, A. Or strings 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. To a G5 power chord, 3, 5 at the top. Now you'll see, remember earlier I was making reference of a certain timestamp, the 35-second timestamp, which is section 1. Follow that to the T. It actually is a series of repeats. Really the next new part's the solo. There's a lot of lead stuff here. Bar 9th fret on the E and B string. And then go 12B, 11, G. So it's, now check this out. Then it's 9E, 12B, 11G. I put double dots 3 times. Here we'll go. And then 9G. Vibrato. That's at 202. And then 207, fret 14 on the B, 1.5 step bend. Remember, that's a 3 fret bend. That spins to that. Okay, then you could use your first finger if you want, but a lot of people like to support the bend. But the reason I say that is then we're going to go 16, it's kind of a linear run. On the B, 15 twice palm muted, or 3 times palm muted, and then 14 palm muted. So in reality, if you took the palm mutes out, you got, right, there's our note, and then, but we're palm muting the 15s and the 14s. So, and then on the G string goes 17, 16, 16 pinch. Gotta find that sweet spot for the pinch. 15 twice. 13, 12, 11, 9. So a big linear run. Then go on the D string 11, 9, and then the A string 11, 10, 9. Sounds like this from the 9G. Actually, we'll go from the 11G. Right? And then pinch harmonic 7A, 9, 7E, 9E. So it sounds like this. Two 13, 9A, palm mute hammer to 11, which is here. 9G, half step bend, that's a 1 fret bend. 11, 9, 11 on the D, vibrato. 9G, half step bend to 11D. 14E, whole step bend. 12E, and then 14, 12, 14, 14 bend, 14. Sounds like this. Now we can go to page 4, which I had out of order for some reason. 14E, bend twice, vibrato. I think when you vibrato something, your thumb and wrist play a key role in that. So anchor that thumb, and then slide off. 218, we're going to go 14, slide to 12 real quick. And then palm mute 9, 11 on the D, G and D. And the 12, 9 on the E. 220, we're going to go fret 5 on the B string, middle finger half step bend. It's a blues thing. And then 6, 4, 6 on the G. And then 5, 6, 5, B, G, B. So it's, and then we got to jump up to 11G, third finger, bend, 9th fret, and these are all doubles on the B, 12, 9E, 11, 12, 11, and then 12, 11, 9. Sounds like this. Let's do that one more time. Nine B, slide to 5, and then pick 5, 4. And then 14 on the G, third finger, or on the B, and this is unison bending. You're going to bend it a whole step, and then play the 11 on the high E twice. Do that 2 times. Try to let that B string drop onto the index, so you don't get any of that unwanted noise. And then bend the 14B a step and a half, so up to that note. And then 14 on the high E. It's a hold, so keep the note ringing. Pick the 14B, release, pick, slide. So it sounds like this. Pretty cool. 232, 9G and B, barred, to 11D to 9G and B. Okay, then the 9s twice, and then the 9s with a slight, like quarter step bend 4 times, like this. If you use your thumb once again as an anchor and dig into the neck, get that bend on both of them. go down, not up. 235, we're going to go to the 12th fret on the high E, bend it a half step, and then bar the 9th fret E and B. 11 on the G, we're going to bend, release, bend, release, bend, release, bend, release. 9 on the G and B, these are doubles, to 11s, to 9s. Now 11s are going to be a double pull off to 9, to 11D, it sounds like this. It's that gritty blues rock thing. 9G and then 11 pull 9 on the G twice. So watch the picking in your tabs on this next part. 11G, use your 3rd finger, bend. Up on 9B, down on 12B, pull 9. Sounds like this. And then 11G bend, 9B, and then go 12-11 on the G, down, up, pull to 9. So that sounds like this. 11D, 9, hammer 11, pull 9 on the G. So it sounds like this. 11D, 9G. 11G bend, 9E, 12 pull 9 on the B. So let's go ahead and bar the 9th fret on that high E string. This is the riff. 12E, bend, you'll see a circle 2, believe it or not, that's a 4 fret bend. Bending it to that, to a G sharp. It's up there, man. And then a whole step bend,